Not everybody is going to like you. Not everyone is going to love you. You will find people that do not like you. And this happened with the best of people. This happened with the messengers. There were people, not only they do not like them, there were people who hated them. They had enemies. They had enemies. But that's not the issue. The issue is how they were able to defend themselves from these enemies. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught them some words. And with these words, they were able to be protected from the shayateen of human and from the shayateen of jinn. This dua we learned tonight was the last words from our beloved Ibrahim alayhi salam as he was going into the fire. They made a pit of fire, and the fire was so horrific that if a bird passes half a mile away, it will get roasted. They took months and months to make that fire. And as they were throwing Ibrahim alayhi salam in the fire, he said this dua. This dua was said by our beloved Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam after the battle of Uhud, when the mushrikeen threatened him. Ya Muhammad, Islam is gonna be eliminated. Islam is gonna be ruined. And Allah revealed ayat concerning that. الَّذِينَ قَالَ لَهُمُ النَّاسِ إِنَّ النَّاسَ قَدْ جَمَعُوا لَكُمْ فَاخْشَوْهُمْ فَزَادَهُمْ إِيمَانًا وَقَالُوا. People, Allah told us in Surah Al-Imran, people have told the Muslimin at that time, everybody has gathered to attack you, to ruin you. That statement increased them in Iman. And then they said this dua, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. Were the words that Ibrahim alayhi salam said, and because of these words, the nar became peace and cool. And because of these 4 words, when the Sahaba said these words, what happened? 4 words, 4 rewards. فَانْقَلَبُوا بِفَضْلٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ فَانْقَلَبُوا بِنِعْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَفَضْلٍ وَلَمْ يَمْسَسْهُمْ سُوءٌ وَاتَّبَعُوا رِضْوَانَ اللَّهِ. 4 things happened to them because of these 4 words. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent His blessings upon them. Allah's grace descended upon them. لَمْ يَمَسُّهُمْ سُوءٌ. No harm touched them. And they gained the pleasure of Allah Azza wa Jal. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. Anytime somebody commit dhulm against you, Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. Anytime you go to court and you're fearing the people, Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, one time he was feeling uncomfortable. So the Sahaba told him, why are you feeling uncomfortable, Ya Rasulullah? He said, how can I feel comfortable when the man responsible, when the angel responsible for blowing the horn, his lips already in there and just waiting for the order? How can I feel comfortable? So the Sahaba felt like going through a rough time. If Rasul is not feeling comfortable, how could we feel? He said, Ya Rasulullah, what should we do? He said, قولوا حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل على ربنا توكلنا. Imagine if that dua to be said when Israfil is blowing the horn. So you could imagine what kind of horror is taking place, and that was the order of Rasulullah ﷺ to the Sahaba to utter these statements when we are in such a state. So anytime you feel somebody, Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. What does it mean? Hasbi Allah. Allah is sufficient for me. Just let's live that statement. Allah is sufficient for me. In this life, till the day of judgment, there will be a battle between haqq and batil, between right and falsehood. And you know who's the winner? The winner is the one whom Allah is on his side. Hasbi Allah, Allah is with me. Hasbi Allah. If Allah is with you, what do you care? In tansurullaha yansurkum. Whomsoever put Allah first, Allah will put him first. Wa ni'mal wakil. And who could be any better than Allah to put full trust in? Look at this statement. Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is sufficient for me. Alaysa Allahu bikafin abda. Isn't Allah sufficient for us? Wa ni'mal wakil. And what the best one to put our trust in is Allah. So ya akhwan, Very simple dua, we all know it, but maybe we do not know what it means, or we did not know when to say it. Anytime you're going through any kind of hardship, Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is sufficient for me. Somebody wronged you. Somebody accused you of something you did not do. Even if everybody gathered against you, just like they gathered against the Sahaba, they said, Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. And Allah gave them those 4 beautiful, amazing rewards. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil.